Well, we haven't talked about Sonny Styles yet, and I thought he was really good. I tweeted this out, I think yesterday or the day before, but I charted like every position that he lined up on the field, and he's all over the place. Sometimes, mostly, the nickel over the slot, but he was a Sam linebacker a lot. He was attached to the hip of the defensive end as an edge defender a bunch. Saw him on some 3rd and long situations, drop back as a deep safety, and he handled everything really well. The only time I saw him get beaten is it was on a 3rd and long or whatever as a safety, and the slot receiver basically just ran right by him, but the quarterback was already getting attacked, so it wasn't an issue. I just wonder how he does in that regard, because he really didn't have to do much of it at all on Saturday. And we even saw the first 3rd and long situation, they pulled him out and put in Cam Martinez, and then they just kind of stuck with Sonny the rest of the game once they realized that, well, it doesn't look like Indiana can throw, so let's just stick with Sonny in there. So I am interested to see how he covers once the real quarterbacks are throwing the ball.
GOJ is asking about the Ohio State standard. What is the official standard, to use his language? Well, I remember Urban Meyer saying one time that when he got the job, he was handed a sheet of paper by Gene Smith that said, we've got 2 goals: win every game, graduate your players. And I've heard Ryan Day say a number of times, I understand I'm not supposed to lose any games. So I guess that's the standard.
Yeah, I mean, that sounds about right. I mean, Urban won 14-1 and won the national championship. That was a pretty good season. I mean, let's think about this in context. 1968, they won the national championship. They didn't win another one for 34 years to 2002, and then it was 12 years to 2014, and now it's been 9 years. So, I mean, when you put it in that kind of context, it's not something that happens every year at Ohio State or really any place. I mean, Alabama's won a few, Clemson won a few here, Georgia's won back-to-back. Ohio State, is in the mix every year. It'd be nice to win one occasionally, but history has told us it's not something that Ohio State has, won every year. And so, the sooner people come to grips with the idea that it'd be great to win it, but, maybe just enjoy the games, enjoy the competition, and whatever happens, happens. I mean, did we survive for 34 years without a national championship? Yeah, I think we were okay. Was it optimum? No, not at all. Did they come close several times in that period? Yes, like 5 or 6 times. Would have been great.